Two football powerhouses in the 804 take center stage in what should have been a regional final rematch. Welcome to Sports Wire. I'm Will Catterley. The Highland Springs Springers were trying to avoid their first back-to-back losses since 2010 after falling to Julius Chambers in their home opener. But their opponent, Manchester, was more than talented enough to do just that. In fact, these two teams should have met in the regional championship back in April, but due to COVID protocols, the Lancers had to forfeit and the rest was history. That playoff game never happened, but this game on Friday night sure felt like one. So here come the Springers. Fun fact, they have not lost Highland Springs more than one game since the 2013 season. Of course, the back-to-back since 2010. Unbelievable. 54-7 record since then. The big play killed Highland Springs against Julius Chambers. First play of the game, tricky Lancers. The pass out to the flat, and it's a backwards lateral, connects with Thais Stevens, and the Lancers are in business, or are they? Highland Springs defense came to play when it mattered most. Miles Green gets the sack right there. Lancers in no man's land, so they'll go for it on fourth down. They keep the quarterback in the pocket. They did a nice job of that most of the game, and then come up with the sack. This time number 7, number 24 in on the stop, Latrell Sutton and company, and give this beast the rock. He ran like a man on fire. Aziz Foster Powell. Look at the hole by the offensive line. If you were wondering, is Highland Springs not very good offensively up front or not after the Julius Chambers game? They answered the questions in the call on this one. Vini getting involved. Christian Martin on the pass. Christian Martin had a big game. Second quarter, really long drive, and that was the Springers' game plan. Give it to the big fella and let the big dog eat. Touchdown, Foster Powell. Springers have a 7-0 lead. Back to defense, and this is more of the Springer D that we're used to seeing. Not giving up the big play and stopping the little ones. The screen pass stopped by Sutton. He was strong. Same score second quarter, still 7-0. Christian Martin connects. Fires, finds his wide receiver. You haven't seen the last of him or heard the last of him. Christian Robinson, so it's a Christian to Christian connection, and then the Springers on the option. Powell pitches to Elijah Whitted. That would lead to another touchdown, and Highland Springs quickly up 14-0 late in the second. They were not done in the first half either. Springers on defense once again. Looking, no time for the quarterback Shelton and number 44. In on the stop and the sack, it would lead to this. Malik Morrow on the tackle. And then Christian Martin. 14 of 19 on the night. Really great comeback game for him in week 2 for the sophomore. Michael Hodge is a man who caught the pass right there. And then roll out, finding the main man, Vini, and he can break tackles and make things happen in the open field, can he? Inside the Lancer 5-yard line. Vini not done. He got drilled in the end zone on what would have been a touchdown, lost control of the ball. It was just great defense and a great hit. But then Vini, next play, they go to him again anyway. Touchdown, Springers! And Highland Springs would have a 20-0 lead at the half. Second half, though, Manchester, they made it to the regional final for a reason last year, and they're too good of a football team to lay down. Opening kickoff, third quarter. Kyrie Richardson going to give the Lancers some much-needed momentum. And then they get to work through the air. The pass caught, and he's not going to be denied. Cody Shelton connects with Reggie Taylor, touchdown. Manchester, and it's 20-7. Lancers not done. After stopping the Springers, they get to the ground game. Ramon Brown with a carry. Springers did a nice job of stopping the Manchester run, but they did give up a few big plays, and this was one of them. Right after that run, Thais Stevens on the receiving end of the Cody Shelton pass. Touchdown. We got a brand new ball game, folks. It's 20-13. Extra point would be blocked. 3:05 to go, third quarter. No panic in the Springers, though. This would be a big drive. Elijah Whited with the run. Springers not finished. And this is what I was referring to. Check out the pressure on the sophomore quarterback. 3rd and long. Biggest play of the evening, in my mind, was that right there. He still finds his receiver, Christian Robinson, with a huge first down and his second really big catch of the evening. We go to the fourth quarter. Fists up. We own this quarter, say the Springers. Well, kind of. Switching sides, same drive.
Feed the beast. Foster Powell. Touchdown Springers. How about this for an evening? 24 carries, 131 yards, and 2 touchdowns, including that one right there, to give the Springers a 2-touchdown lead. Once again, 27-13. Back comes Manchester. They're not done. Launching it. Oh my, Cody Shelton to Cameron Sturdifin. 80 yards to pay dirt. Lancers, they ain't done. It's 27-20. Highland Springs gets the ball back only 3 minutes to go in the fourth quarter. They got to run out the clock. They need 2 first downs to do that. What do? Give it to Foster Powell. Guy was limited only 12 yards in week 1. More than made his way up for that in this one. Another first down right there. Cinches it. Foster Powell and the Springers. With help from the quarterback Christian Martin and a great defense, Lauren Johnson can exhale. No back-to-back losses for this bunch as Johnson and the Springers move to 1-1. Take down 804 rival Manchester. 27-20 is your final.
I mean, it's huge. You're talking about the number 1 team in the area. Everybody felt like we didn't play as well as we should have played last week. But we came back tonight, we won. We fixed up a little things. We had a rough week with weather, with emotions running high. There was a lot going on, but the kids came back and they responded. So I'm thankful for that. And we got a good football team. I know that. We're still young. Our young quarterback played great tonight, and because of it, man, we were able to win the game.
Meanwhile, in the West End, the Freeman Mavericks were trying to do something they haven't accomplished since 2016, a 2-0 start to the season. With the James River Rapids coming to town, Freeman relied on what looked like quite the quarterback-to-wide receiver connection, and both had career nights.
Hey, welcome to Freeman. It's Friday Night Lights, neon theme, playing James River. We're going to beat the Rapids. Go Freeman.
Well, you heard the lady. She's one heck of a prognosticator. Actually, early on, first quarter, James River threatening to score. Been really impressed with Freeman's secondary through 2 games. Isaiah James says, no, sir. James River would have to settle for this field goal early in the first, and it was up, and it would be tried and true, 3-0 Rapids. And yeah, that's about all that happened in the first quarter. Now on to more important things. How about the quarterback-wide receiver connection we've got going on between Owen Fall and Jarrell Horn? Here, he hooks up short to Cameron Tucker, who takes a bunch of tacklers out of bounds. That would lead to this. Owen Fallen. All the way down the sidelines, caught, touchdown, Jarrell Horn. The senior wide receiver didn't even play last season, and he's been a huge factor in Freeman's offense. 7-3 Mavericks in the second quarter. Special teams, always important. We always overlook them as sports guys. We talk offense, defense. Little pooch, onside kick. Mavs, Johnny on the spot. They recover, and they are back in business. And ain't it grand? Let the good times roll for Freeman. It would lead to this. James Rivers' defense would hold. Field goal, however, would be good, and the Mavs would have a 10-3 lead. Ensuing kickoff. Well, we tried the pooch to one side. Let's try it to the right. High and up, and this time more of a normal kickoff, but he muffs the kickoff, and Freeman jumps on it again. So back-to-back, actually to-back, if you count the field goal, special teams play leads Freeman to really great down and distance situations deep in James River territory. And when you mess with the Mavs, you get the horn. Jarrell Horn from Owen Fallen. And he can get up because Freeman is up. 16-3 at that point. Mavs in command. James River trying to get back. And this one, I told you I really like the secondary so far. Who else but Jarrell Horn? There goes Horn. 2 touchdowns already offensively, and now playing safety gets an interception to boot, and you haven't heard the last of Horn. 16-3 at the half. Let's go to the second half. James River trying to get something going offensively. Nice work by the quarterback, scrambling, firing, finding the wrong jersey. It's number 13, Miguel Martin, in the defensive back. Does a great job on the pick. The junior gets Freeman's offense back on the field. Time for more. Fallen to Horn. And there goes Horn. Horn had only five catches on the evening, but he got 200 yards. So yeah, you do the math. I know it's early in the school year. We just started, right? 5 catches, 200 yards, and yeah, he's like, I got 3 touchdowns so far. Guess what, folks? He's not done. 23-3 Mavericks over the Rapids with 7 minutes and change to go. Let's do it again. First time it worked. Here comes Horn. Run, ref, run. Horn's going to take it the distance again. Oh, my goodness. And let's see, counting at home, 5 catches, 200 yards. And yeah, you got 4 touchdowns. He says I can get up to 5. Yeah, we counted 4. So it's 30-3 Mavs as we go to the fourth quarter. Fourth. Fallen. Firing. Finding. No, it's not Horn. He's going to spread the rock. Kareek Bullock with a touchdown grab of his own. How about the numbers for Owen Fallen? 12 of 23, 284 yards, 5 touchdowns. Freeman's 2-0, 37-9 your final.
We hit the volleyball courts when we come back. The Deep Run ladies tussle with J.R. Tucker. Plus, it's back to the gridiron where we go to Varina for their home opener, looking to impress the home faithful against Glen Allen. Highlights are straight ahead.
Morning, Gary. We are GetSchooled.com. You want a college education, don't you?
You know you do.
Yeah, but I don't know where to start. That's why we're here. We're free, handsome,
I think we're breathtaking.
and here to guide you through every step of the way, starting with attendance. Gary, financial aid forms. Biology homework, G. I got this. Is that Bran? Colleges love extracurricular activities.
Chess really isn't my thing.
I got this. Doesn't matter. Go ahead. Picking a college, man. You and us. We go together like tacos and Tuesday.
And I love tacos.
Fire and ice.
Those don't really go together.
Go to GetSchooled.com for more info.
Welcome back to SportsWire Little Girls Volleyball. It's Deep Run taking on J.R. Tucker the night before the start of the new school year. Opening set, Grace Ward on the serve, and she gets my favorite poker hand coming up, aces. Yeah, that's right, that's an ace. Tucker looking to come back, but Addison Dodge with a great-looking kill right there. Number 5 getting it done, and then the Tigers try to fight back, and they get it over. Deep Run can't corral it. Point J.R. Tucker as Sloan Householder and company try to get back in this one. But Deep Run was really good on the serve, especially number 2, Kate Malinsky. She gets a kill right there, or the ace, I should say, right there. But a great pass right here. Tigers on the comeback trail. Sloan Householder and company, the recipient of the pass. She does the rest for the kill, but it was too much. Deep Run in this one. Coming towards the end of the first set. Yeah, that'll do it. They can't corral it, can J.R. Tucker. Deep Run wins the first set. First 1-3 wins it 25-8. Tigers trying to have a better result in the second. And we pick up the play midway through this point. Wildcats going to slam it down, but what a dig! Great get by Catherine Ullman, and that would lead to a J.R. Tucker point. They played much better in the second set, did Tucker. But Deep Run, they had answers. And this would be one of them with the kill right there. And then number 31, Erin McCourt on the serve. Tigers can't corral that one. Point McCourt. Here she is again. How about back-to-back aces? Nope. Tigers have a different idea. On the outside, Householder and company keeping it alive for J.R. Tucker, but at home and just in general, Deep Run's girls volleyball program has been fantastic thanks to plays like that. Addison Dodge does not dodge that when she blocks it for the point. Wildcats up a lot to a little at this point. And then you're going to hear more from Erin McCourt, who has that ball go right in your living room with the kill. Wildcats take the second set. Well, they're about to, because here comes an ace from Kate Malinsky. Once again, 25-10. There, now they took the second set. Third set, all Wildcats. This time, Addison Dodge on the serve. Tigers there for the block. Reese Roberson and company. And then again on the serve, that's going to be an ace. And Dodge going to come up with back-to-back aces. Tigers can't quite control that one. And the Wildcats win at home the night before school starts. 25-8, 25-10, 25-18. 3-0 is your final.
Well, after missing out on their opener against Hopewell due to rescheduling, Varina was more than ready to get to the action. Glen Allen was trying to erase the memory, meanwhile, of their opening season loss to Matoaka. In the end, the Blue Devils brought out their best play in all three phases of the game.
So here come the Varina Blue Devils for their home opener. This would be a good one early on, especially if you like defense. And honestly, it looked like Glen Allen might score in their opening drive. First possession, Jordan Brown finding his big tight end for big yardage and a first down. Jags on the move. However, later, Brown looking. What can he do for you? Well, he can fire completions and another first down. This time, he connects with number 2, Ford Michelow. And then on fourth down, they go for it to no avail. Nobody's there. Incomplete, still no score. On the other side of the spectrum, Mr. Derricott, Miles, the transfer from Patrick Henry, bottled up by that Glen Allen defense. They were good, as I said, early. And then trying to run the football. Big-time collision inside. Zach Chambers and company doing a great job for the Glen Allen defense. But then Varina can play some D2. Check out number 7. Come to the football and pick it off. It's Anthony Fisher. And he went fishing for that one, and he used the right bait. No score after one. Let's go to the second quarter. This time, switching sides now. Miles Derricott. He throws for Miles, and it's picked off. And if you like good play in the secondary, you're going to love the first half highlights. Number 3 with the interception. That's Patrick Carey. Moments later, wobble, wobble, wobble. That one gets away from the quarterback, and it's intercepted, and this one's a house call. Number 15, Kenneth Fison finds the end zone, and Varina gets on the scoreboard first with an early 7-0 lead. Later, still second quarter, still first half highlights. The end around. Guess who? It's Anthony Fisher. With a first down, he had that pick earlier, the first interception for Varina, and then he has a big end-around run, and then right up the gut, Varina's offense started to find ways to work. Number 24, Curtis Green. At Kurt, go crazy, and he does. The touchdown run gives Varina a 14-0 lead. Halftime, nice moment here. That is Woodrow Sanderford. He's been a coach at Varina for many years, also a Marine. He gets the field house named after him. And James E. Dawkins, no longer with us, unfortunately, but his friends and family are there. The stadium named after Dawkins, first African-American football player to play at Varina. Congratulations to both. Well-deserved, well-earned. This is a well-deserved, well-earned touchdown pass to start the third quarter in honor of Sanderford and Dawkins. All is wells for Kamari Wells. And you haven't heard the last of him. That's a good for a touchdown pass. Derricott connecting on that. Later, number 15, Kenneth Fison. He had himself a ball game, didn't he? He gets the interception right there. And then the defense just went to work. The defensive front for Varina started to wear down the offense. And then how about some special teams? The block. And guess who picks it up? It's Kamari Wells. His second touchdown of the night. One receiving, one on the block kick. And we're not finished just quite yet because the Varina defense late in this one going to make another play in the secondary, and they get the interception right there. Varina, first half for Glen Allen, great close game. Second half, they really wore the Jags down, and their defense also pitches a shutout. As the Blue Devils beat Glen Allen in their home opener, 34-0 is your final.
We have more action to get to when we return. Godwin and Hermitage battle it out in guys volleyball, and Deep Run looks for a turnaround against Atlee on the gridiron. That's next.
So, same time next week?
Well, of course.
Put away a few bucks, feel like $1,000,000. For free tips to help you save, go to Feed the Pig.
Welcome back to SportsWire. Godwin guys volleyball, a lot to cheer about, taking on Hermitage at home. Hermitage in the first set on the serve, but check out number 16, getting some air, and Zach Morse puts that one down for the kill. More Eagles. Great from service as well. Number 9 getting the job done. Aces for Nikhil Amin. More from Amin. And his serve was mean. Hermitage coming back and getting it over, but check out the nice pass here and a nice little pretty, oh so pretty finish by Zach Morse. More Godwin. David Black. Yes, he's back in black. Eagles set it up and knock it down. This time, Austin Barbin. And then, how about more aces for you? Courtesy of Thomas Eubank. Number 4 is going to get into the action. Hermitage on the serve on this one. Nice little floating serve right there. Makes it really tough to corral and set up your offense. But, I mean, that was just a heat-seeking ball. Hit them where they aren't stationed and just narrowly missed the corner of the net there. And that would have been point Hermitage. And Hermitage would get that point right there, even though Godwin got the previous and were in command. And that would do it. Opening set goes to Mills Godwin, 25-11. Let's go to the second set. Godwin on the serve. Hermitage does a good job of getting it over, and sometimes the effort pays off. Number 7, John Benke, getting the job done. And then on the serve, number 11, Alex Tillery. He gets that for an ace of his own. Hermitage had a decent lead in this second set. Again, first one to 25, got to win by 2. And then Godwin came storming back. Number 15 with the kill right there, Jack Ryan. Eagles can't corral that one, however. Hermitage still holding on to a slim and narrow lead. Then on the serve, Xander Terry. He comes up aces. That's good for him. Godwin looking to stem the momentum from the Panthers. This would help. That goes off of Hermitage for the point. Sid Prakash was really good in this match. Kind of filled up the stat sheet all over the place. Good dig there. And to the winner go the spoils, especially when you get a pass like that. And Sid Parash gets just that from Thomas Eubank and company. Eubank on the serve. Godwin setting it up and knocking it down again. Parash doing it for the Eagles, and they get a straight set victory. 25-11, 25-20, 25-8. They are your winners. To field hockey we go now. LC Bird on the road taking on the Hermitage Panthers. And the Panthers strike early in this one. First quarter, no less. She shoots, she scores! Tilly Crown, the freshman forward, puts Hermitage on top of Bird, 1-0. Now, Bird is kind of an amazing story. Last year, they only won one game, trying to win their 4th straight. They come into this one 3-0. And pretty, oh so pretty passing. She shoots, she scores. Camille Martin. You haven't heard the last of her. It's 1-1. We go to the second quarter. Yep, that's right. They play 4 quarters. Hermitage with a chance. They'd have plenty in this one. That shot just goes wide after a great stop by Caitlin Newman. And then more from Hermitage. They weren't done. Panthers. Newman, kick save and a beauty. It's like Seinfeld's nemesis here, Newman. That's the way she was to the Hermitage offense, stopping just about everything. Newman, kick save and a beaut again. More Hermitage pressure on Newman. Newman kicks it away. So L.C. Bird tied at 1. We finally go to the 4th, where the Skyhawks would find their mojo. She shoots, she scores. Izzy Lee puts Bird ahead 2-1 with 12:55 to go in the game. And then shooting, firing, great save by Hermitage, but on the rebound, she shoots, she scores. Her second of the night. Camille Martin and L.C. Bird has a 3-1 lead, but Newman would have to come up big again because Hermitage just kept pounding the ball. I don't know how it didn't go in. Later in the 4th, more pressure from Hermitage. Here come the Panthers. Newman slides and saves it. And then that shot saved again. How about a third time? Oh, just goes wide. And Bird hangs on for the victory. 3-1 is your final. Well, back to the gridiron we go. Deep Run searching for their first win after losing to Mechanicsville, taking on Atlee after Atlee shut out Henrico. Atlee had it going on for a second straight week, thanks in part to that guy. Caleb Warren was running out and warring out the Deep Run Wildcats. Deep Run's defense would stiffen, give them credit. They only allowed 3 there, so 3-0 Raiders. And then right back to the ground game. The run to the right worked wonders as Warren again gets the rock. And you want more Warren? You got him. Using a pick from the ref, no doubt, no less. He's going to take that all the way to pay dirt. That's over 38 yards and a touchdown for Warren. And that's his first of the night. Atlee would have a 10-0 lead. Deep Run trying to get things going in the next quarter, but the Atlee defense, again, they pitched a shutout against Henrico a week earlier. Looking to do the same once again. This time, they get the passing game going. Number 12, Brooks Hollins finds Luke Jasinski. That's good for 6. Atlee now up 20-0 with 6:37 to go. More from the Raiders. That's just a little swing pass and making guys miss in space as Ty Gilpin, the recipient on that. And then the C's open. Great blocking for Atlee. This time it's Keith Green finding the end zone. It's just been tough sledding early on in the season. It is early, and a lot of young new players for Deep Run, so don't give up on the Wildcats yet. It's just Atlee was too much. Green has a second touchdown right there. And the Raiders looking pretty solid early on in this season. They moved to 2-0 with the victory. 48-0 is the final in that one. One other game we couldn't get out to cover. Godwin put up a great fight against a very good Patrick Henry team, but the Patriots come out on top. 47-20 is your final.
Remember, if you have questions or comments about the show, just send me an email to this address, sportswire@henrico.k12.va.us, and you can always follow us on Twitter. I can't wait to see you next time on Sportswire.